What is up, guys? I'm back again. So this was like the fucking billionth time I've tried to record this video because shit keeps on fucking distracting me. A fucking cell phone went off, fucking computer made a whole bunch of noises. Jesus Christ. So, Witcher 2, beat a few days ago. This fucking game is amazing. Sorry to kind of spoil a review for you guys, but I don't give a fuck because this is like the third time I've done this. But I got a picture of Geralt behind me. I couldn't find one of Trish, so sorry guys. But there's one thing I want to address is everywhere I go about The Witcher 2, everybody's like, it's not as good as on the PC. I understand it's not as good as on the PC. You know why it's not as good on the PC? Because the PC is modern day hardware. The Xbox 360 is 2005 hardware. And the fact that that is on 2005 hardware, this is still one of the best looking games I've played on console. It's still up there with like Gears of War 3 and Uncharted 3. This game looks fucking amazing. Now, into the review, that's my first point, is the presentation. This game looks fucking amazing, like I just said like 10 seconds ago. But everything just, it looks really polished. It looks absolutely fucking amazing. I can't even imagine, you know, the full extent of how the game looks on, you know, if you're doing it on Ultra. But I've seen a few videos in comparison, and obviously it looks a lot better on the PC. But it still looks fucking amazing, you know. It's just one of the best looking games I've played. I don't know how many fucking times I've said that, but everything is just so polished, and the characters look fucking amazing. There is a lot of pop-in texture every once in a while, but I forgive pop-in texture. A lot of games have pop-in texture, that's why it doesn't fucking bother me. But there's the only really animations I found dull was like facial animations with like characters that weren't really related to like the main quest, like certain side quest characters like Geralt and Trish and Roaches and Yorvith's facial animations and Lethos. Those all seemed a lot better than, you know, people you would see on like as a side mission. One second. I'm fucking thirsty. But other than that, this game looks fucking amazing, and I'm just really impressed at, you know, what the Xbox 360 can do after so long, and this definitely proves it. And Gears of War 3 definitely proved it, but, you know, this is kind of like a reassurance. But another thing is definitely the combat of this game. This is probably, that game probably has one of the coolest combats I played. I didn't play Kingdoms. I heard that the combat was fucking amazing, but I don't know why I didn't play that. But the fucking combat in this is very tactical, and I love that. It's very difficult, and I love that. You can't just run in there and just button mash like a motherfucker. You know, one of my buddies, he was like, oh, I played Demon Souls and I played Dark Souls, this fucking game, I fucking own this game. Got his ass kicked in this game. And, because he wasn't laying out traps. You have to lay out traps. Well, it depends on what difficulty you're in. But I laid out traps, I laid out bombs, I used fucking, knives. I used all my magic spells, you know. I think Axii is probably my favorite one. I think that's the one, the Jedi Mind Trick. But all the combat always feels great. Like when you hit somebody, you feel like you're doing damage, you know. It's not like you just hit someone and there's no reaction. When you hit somebody, you'll knock them back, and, you know, you could stun them for a finishing move, you know. You just fucking grab your sword and then just fucking cut them open and stab them in the face. Where the fuck did that come from? Don't ask. But the combat is just, you know, it's just it's so good, and it's fun. I love doing it. You always, you know, when you take on like freaking, you know, 10 dudes at once and you lay out traps and throw bombs and freaking Jedi mind fuck them, it feels good. You feel like a major badass, and combat is amazingly good in this game. And another thing that I truly just enjoyed was the characters. The characters in this game all seem to, they don't diverse away from what they intend to do. Like Letho, he's the bad guy. I freaking loved his character. He was fucking cool. He just set a goal. Like, he didn't give a fuck what else happened. He was gonna do what he was gonna do, and he didn't care what the fuck happened. He didn't care how many people he had to kill, or betray, sorry, not kill, to get there. I found that so cool. And Geralt and Trish, I love both their characters. I love Trish because she kicks ass. Geralt, I just found so cool. He's just always the calm, you know, more intelligent, always knows what to do, and seems to be going on. He's just a badass. And I always love the connection that Geralt and Trish had, you know, because they're kind of like boyfriend and girlfriend, I guess you'd call them. But just the interaction between those two was fucking amazing. One thing I will say though is I was kind of disappointed that she's in the game a lot, but she's not in the game as much as I wanted her to be, like all the time, because she's just such a cool character and I loved her. But you know, it's just the characters are just so well done. All the voice acting is fucking amazing. I don't know who does Geralt's voice, but whoever does that does his voice is just cool, and he looks fucking cool. He's got fucking crazy ass eyes and shit. But it's just the characters are just so amazing, and the storytelling in this is fucking great. That's pretty much all I can say about it, because the way it's just distributed, it's distributed in a mature way. There's politics, certain opinions, like this one guy says, oh, the king sucks, and the other guy says the king sucks, like stuff you hear nowadays. And there's so many things that you actually have to pay attention to in order to understand the story. Like there's one part where I had to deceive a few people by telling them a certain thing happened, and they know that it happened, so you have to actually remember, there is no notes, there is no fucking help you bullshit. You have to remember in order what happened in order to convince the guy. And I found that fucking cool, because the game assumes that you're somewhat intelligent and you can't do it unless you don't pay attention. And I love that. You know, there's actual fucking mature shit you have to deal with. Like with the politics, as I said before, like there's actual intricate fucking things they talk about that, you know, actually changes the game. You make choices that completely change the game. Like in Chapter 2, if you choose one thing, you could have a certain amount of side quests, but if you choose another thing, you could have a completely different thing. And I heard there's like 16 different endings, and my throat is fucking dry. Probably because I drink Coke, but still, I just love the fact that your decisions and what you did could completely change the game. I heard there's like 16 different endings. I don't know if that's actually, I don't think it says there, but I heard there's a bunch of different endings. I think they're actually different endings, not just slightly different. But this game as a whole is just absolutely unbelievable. This is definitely on my top 5 of the year. I'm so glad it came to console, and you know, and one thing I would like to address is that the Enhanced Edition was given to the PC players for free. That is CD Projekt Red being fucking boss at being developers. Because I saw an interview that Angry Joe did where he was interviewing the dude, and he was pretty much telling out, like, if you bought the game, you're our fan, and we want to reward you. So, go out and support this game, guys, because CD Projekt Red definitely knows what they're doing, and they give back to the fans, because this is an amazing game. I'm so glad I picked this up. You know, I didn't really know what to expect. This is one of the greatest games I've played. That's God's honest truth. And I'm going to go play through it again, because you know, there's certain things that up the replay value. So, 2 thumbs up. Fucking, let me give it a score. I don't know. I'll just give it 2 thumbs up. Probably close, pretty fucking close. You know what? Fuck it. It's a 10, in my opinion, because I had so much fun with this. You know, there are some technical difficult things with, like, popping, but that doesn't fucking bother me when it comes to my rating system. So yeah, definitely 10 out of 10. I don't rate shit, but this is 10 out of 10. Go pick it up, guys. Go and support this game, and we'll wait for Witcher 2. Hopefully the PlayStation 3 players get this game, because, you know, that would be fucking cool. So, subscribe, check out all my other videos. Witcher 2, fucking awesome game. Cool picture, I guess. You guys have a good one. I am out.